Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
On the national news this hour from Babagbagede Imo Television, first the headlines. Bajabia Ribadu, orders arrive at Supreme Court, hears Atiku Obi today. Naira slumped further, exchanges at 1,190 Naira per dollar. Truck made an accident in Kwara, 2 to death. 3 persons arrested as murderer. An Anambra woman sells the 3-month-old grandson for 50,000 Naira. And on sport, I have good qualities to replace Uzor and other senior goalkeepers. Edit Inyang. I am Morire Rabina Lawal, the news in detail. The Chief of Staff to the President, Femi Gbadagbiamila, and the National Chairman of the All Progressive Congress, Abdullah Iganduji, have arrived at the Supreme Court. Others include the National Security Advisor of Nigeria, Nuhu Ribadu, and the acting National Chairman of the PDP, Umar Damagum, among others. The Apex Court would hear the appeals of the presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party, Atiku Abubakar, Labour Party's Peter Obi, and APM, seeking the court to nullify President Bola Tinubu's victory. The Naira has maintained its downward trend as scarcity of the dollar bites other, findings explained. At the parallel market, Naira commenced trading at 1,175 Naira per dollar and closed at 1,190 Naira per dollar on Friday. 2 weeks earlier, the Naira had traded at 1,100 Naira per dollar at the parallel market. It, however, appreciated slightly on the investor and exporter window after it sold at 808.28 kobo per dollar at the close of trading on Friday, from 810 to 50 on Thursday as well, according to figures obtained from the FMD SKU. Information said from the stories that some Bureau change operators who spoke said that the dollar was scarce as many did not have forex to sell to customers. A BDC operator Jibril Mutiu on Friday, the price was 1,175 Naira per dollar, but we don't even have it. It is not available right now, says the information. Another BDC operator, Adamu Afi, said, we are looking for those to sell to us, but now we don't have the dollar to buy. If we don't have one, we can't sell. So, as the Naira had continued to maintain devaluation from the CBN's order to the lending institutions to allow the free flow of the current country's exchange rate in June. Before floating the Naira, it traded off the official market of the FMDQ at 471.67 Naira per dollar at the parallel market at 765 Naira per dollar in June. The President Association of Bureau de Change Operators in Nigeria, Dr. Aminu Gwadebi, said achieving stable, strong, and viral exchange rates in Nigeria would require full participation of BDCs in all the retail segment of the foreign exchange markets. 2 people, including a yet-to-be-identified military officer and a sugarcane vendor, were on Sunday killed in a truck injured by Moro local government area of Kwara State. In the incident gathered that happened at one of the checkpoints in the town. According to a resident, the vehicle veered off the road before hitting the victims. He said the incident occurred at the checkpoint in the town when the truck veered off the road and hit the victims unknowingly. The sector commander of the Federal Road Safety Corps, Frederick Ogidon, confirmed the accident on Sunday. According to him, it was a lone driving involving a DAF truck which lost control and hit the victim. He said 4 people were affected. They were all males, but 2 of them died while 2 others sustained injury. Moving on to the next story, similarly, Oyo State Police Command have arrested 3 Islamic clerics for allegedly killing a man in Ibadan, the Oyo State capital. It was reported that the incident took place when the victim was lured to a bush at Monia in Akinyele, local government area of the state, where he was allegedly ill and under the pretense of being awarded a job. Information consequently said the police launched an investigation and then arrested the 3 suspects at Akwete in the Ido, local government area of the state on Thursday. Many residents living in the area have expressed shock over the incident. An anonymous resident said it was a pathetic story. One of the alleged murderers was a popular clergyman for his distinct turban among the Islamic community of Al-Lakwata. CSP Akande Rufus Adegoke confirmed the incident. He said the alleged assailants were landlords in his jurisdiction, but the Heinous act was said to have been done in Monia. Furthermore, he explained that the case has been transferred to the Criminal Investigation Department in Yagoku for further investigation. Moving on to the next story. A grandmother identified as Oluchiku Uwosu from Unkwele, the Oyi local government area of Anambra State, is in police custody, and the police state command for allegedly selling a newborn baby for 50,000 naira. Information gathered that the baby was delivered out of wedlock by the suspect's daughter, identified as Ijeoma. The security operative of State Ministry of Women and Social Welfare, together with the men of the State Police Command, apprehended the culprit and perpetrators in the crime after the mother of a baby alerted the ministry. This was disclosed in a press statement on Sunday by Chidoma Inkienyowu, the media aide to the State Commissioner for Women and Social Affairs, Ifi Obinabo. Information revealed that the Ministry of Women and Social Welfare in Anambra State has rescued a 3-month-old baby who had been sold out by her grandmother. The rescue occurred in response to a report by Ijeoma, who claimed that Olochukwu Osu, her mother, forcefully sold her baby soon after he was born and since refused to tell her where he is. Following receipt of the allegation, the Commissioner for Women and Social Affairs, Ifi Obinabo, immediately took action in collaboration with security operatives to identify and apprehend the perpetrator. Almost after a month of consistent intelligence and surveillance by the ministry and security operative, the offenders were caught. The statement quoted Ijeoma as saying that our mother sold a 3-month-old baby for 50,000 naira, claiming that it was due to their low income and lack of care and challenges of feeding the baby. During interrogation, the culprit confessed how she came across a buyer who, after days of negotiations, finally paid her the agreed sum. All the suspects were said to have been handed over to the police for further investigation and prosecution. Finally, on sports. Talented and young promising goaltender Edith Inyang, the 19-year-old product of Buruj Sports Academy, who was invited to the under-20 national side earlier this year, has hinted that he has good qualities to replace senior goalkeepers in Nigerian national team. Following the lack of consistency in the goalkeeping position since the exit of the likes of Vincent Enyama and Carl Ikeme, the young Edith Inyang believes that he has got potentials to be the Super Eagles goalkeeper in the immediate future. Young ones like us need to be given chances to train with our senior goalkeepers, who are already showing signs of tired legs and hands, but they are not yet ready to leave the national team for the younger ones to replace them, he said. The Buruj Football Club goalkeeper Edith Inyang therefore urged football authorities in Nigeria to please look into it and react promptly before it will be too late. A lot of good talent are turning into internet fraudsters. They always mock and tempt us for the fact that we still have hope that better days are ahead. Therefore, we expect to be utilized for the national good and be given the opportunity to showcase our skills and talent to the rest of the world. The football authorities may have to mandate coaches, especially the ones handling the national teams, to future younger players for exposure and be groomed to replace the outgoing one. Myself and other youngsters across the length and breadth of the country should be considered to fill the gaps, especially in the goalkeeping position, Edith Inyang said. With our sports story, we've come to the end of today's national news from Baba Bagide Imo Television. Before we go, some headlines. Badabia Mila Ribadu orders arrive as Supreme Court hears Atiku Obi's case against Tinubu. Naira slumps further, changes at 1,190 naira per dollar. Truck killed people in Kwara. Heartless 3 Islamic clerics allegedly killed someone in Oyo State, Ibadan. Anambra woman sells 3-month-old grandson for 50,000 naira. And on sports, I've got good qualities to replace Uzo and other senior goalkeepers. Edith Inyang. For more updates of our broadcast on YouTube, our handle is Baba Bagidi Imo Television. Kindly subscribe and click on the notification bell. Select option all to access all of our broadcasts. On Facebook, Bagidi Imo with Alawiye Adebayo. Please like and follow the page. For advert placement, integrating services, coverage of events and functions, please dial the phone number streaming on the screen. It's a new day of the week. May our days be fruitfully. I am Morire Rabi Lawal. Good afternoon.
Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.